Minutes, sponsored by Sinclair Heating and Cooling for 24/7 comfort on call.
Hello, Brad. How are you?
Chris, I'm well. How are you?
I am well, thank you.
Good.
Are we walking in a winter wonderland today?
Only figuratively, for the time being, okay?
It's coming.
Yeah. So I've been waiting because it was last Thursday that NOAA finally released their final outlook for winter. Meteorological winter, December, January, February. Who doesn't want to know? What did they have to say? La Nina is slightly favored to persist through December, January, February, but is likely to remain weak. Well, a couple of thoughts. These words, slightly favored, remain weak, may work in our favor, okay?
In terms of?
Well, La Nina winters are typically cold and snowy.
Okay.
So we'll have to wait and see. But I want to describe this a little bit closer. So we've heard about El Nino.
Sure.
And we've heard about La Nina.
Right.
This is a La Nina winter, okay? When we're talking about both El Nino and La Nina, we're talking about ocean water, specifically here close to the equator, off the west coast of South America, right in there.
Okay.
So this was as of Saturday, and you see a lot of blue. In other words, the surface temperature of the ocean water there is colder than it historically is this time of the year over the past 30 years. That is going to influence our weather patterns. Now, conversely, if we were seeing a lot of oranges and reds in there, that would be an El Nino event, and that too would impact our weather.
Okay.
But this time, it's the colder ocean water, and it creates the La Nina weather pattern that we are expected. So this is the typical La Nina weather pattern. Here's the polar jet stream, which is also the storm track, okay? And it is going to be stormier, we think, across the Pacific Northwest and also across the Ohio Valley, okay? And then also with the jet stream being farther to our south, it opens the floodgate for cold air
to come on down
across the northern tip of
Stay
the
on
United
up.
States,
Just
okay?
get back up there.
So with this in mind, here is their official forecast.
All right.
Okay? This is temperature outlook. And notice that they have pretty good chances of above normal temperatures for the southwest, the southeast, colder temperatures across the upper Midwest. That would include Wisconsin. Okay, hold that thought. As far as precipitation, they say pretty good chances of above average precipitation. So this is right in line with a typical La Nina winter, colder, wetter. But I want to challenge that for a moment because this, as far as being wetter, would break the trend we have seen for the last 3 months. September, October, and so far November, much drier than average. Inches and inches behind normal. So this would be a big flip, a big change in what we've seen the past 3 months. So we'll be on the lookout for that.
Would also be probably very welcome for some. Maybe not all the snow, but the moisture, we need it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, even area rivers and the lake and everything is noticeably lower. But they also release a narrative along with the graphics, and I thought we should take a look at this as well, okay? And this is relating to temperatures. Quote, early December, which is now just a week away or so, is likely to be colder than normal across the upper Midwest. That I would agree with because we have seen November also colder than average. December and October was much warmer than average. October was the third warmest October on record. Okay, so we've already seen that flip in temperatures this month, and I would agree that it probably will be colder through at least the first start of December. Thereafter, temperatures are expected to be highly variable. That may include some warmer than average spells, okay? But they also say this. At least one Arctic air outbreak in January and or February. And you know, it was just last week I was talking to David Ernst because we were saying, you know, it's usually that first week in February you get that blast of really cold air. So one or maybe more January, February. We'll wait and see. But it's their official outlook.
2 words I didn't hear in there yet. Polar vortex.
It's a semi-permanent feature. Even in summer, it's there. Just not very strong.
Just don't give me those -20s.
Okay.
All right, Brad, thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow.